Namaskar. Welcome to Ayushakti's YouTube channel. I am Dr. Smita Naram, founder of Ayushakti, and today with us we have Dr. Tom Mitchell from USA, who is practicing Ayurveda for last 20 years in North Carolina, Raleigh. He is working with Ayushakti for 20 years and a very successful doctor, very good results.
Thank you.
What would you like to share today?
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Today we wanted to talk about rheumatoid arthritis, and I wanted to share a case of one of my patients who came in to see me with a very severe case of rheumatoid arthritis. When she first appeared in my office, she was in so much pain that she had 2 people helping her walk.
Wow.
And it's about probably 50 steps from the front door of my office to my office where I see patients. It took her, even with 2 people helping her walk, it took 5 minutes for her to go that distance. She was taking 1 step at a time. And she had seen her medical doctor for treatment for rheumatoid arthritis, and she didn't tolerate the medicines because, again, rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease, and the drugs that are given are immune suppressants. And many people don't feel well taking them, they don't tolerate them well. So she came to my office hoping that she could find some relief through natural botanical medicines. So I treated her and gave her some very specific food and lifestyle recommendations. And over the course of about 9 months, her symptoms improved 90%.
Wow.
So she was young. She was 35 years old. She had 3 small children. She was basically had been staying at home in bed all day long, not able to take care of her own children, not able to lift them, not able to help them go to school, that type of thing. And she went from that of having a very dysfunctional life to having basically back to a normal life. She had, after 9 months, a little bit of pain, but she said she felt like she was 90% better and was living a normal life, and she was out walking and exercising and doing all of her home chores and duties, and she was very happy about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a remarkable results in rheumatoid arthritis, and especially if people continue herbs in the diet and detox for a year or 2, they practically, I've seen people actually staying free under remission for more than 15-20 years.
Yeah.
And what kind of diet would you recommend that?
Yeah. So in autoimmune conditions, what I recommend is that people avoid the 2 biggest inflammatory foods are gluten and dairy products. So that's very important. Also, it's very important with rheumatoid arthritis to avoid sour foods, so things like tomatoes and citrus fruits. Also fermented foods, so which would be vinegar and cheese, things like that, which of course is dairy. And then heavy, hard to digest foods, so junk food, for example, things that are cooked in the microwave, the packaged foods, and fried foods. So that's really, and then also it's better to avoid chilies, very hot, spicy foods like that. So
yeah, thank you. That yes. And I've seen that people who take even a little bit of dairy or gluten in between sometimes, Indians sometimes, they just want to binge here and there. And they immediately have attack of stiffness and pain. So it's very important that we follow this diet completely 100%. And you will see the change already by that. But along with that, you can also try this home remedy, which can give you some relief, which has a teaspoonful of turmeric powder, half a teaspoonful of ginger powder, quarter teaspoonful of ajwain seed powder, half a teaspoonful of garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of coriander seed powder, and 1 teaspoonful of fenugreek seed powder, or methi, what we call in India. So this mixture you can take with half a glass of water 2 or 3 times a day. It helps calm immune system, and also it helps reduce vata, because according to Ayurveda, rheumatoid arthritis is basically ama vata type. It is described in the chapter of Ayurveda as ama vata. Ama means a very toxic mucus, vata is air. So mucus produces stiffness, swelling, difficulty to move, and vata is creating pain and degeneration. And along with that, there is, of course, ojas involved, the immune system involved, which attacks the system and creates inflammation. I would definitely recommend that if somebody has a rheumatoid arthritis, they should consult Ayushakti doctor, and or meet you personally, because they need some kind of herbs to have a better deep level results. So you did give some herbal formulas in that from Ayushakti.
Yes, I gave, in this particular case, I gave, there's a couple of Ayushakti medicines that are very helpful for pain and inflammation. It's called Pain Mukti MJ and Pain Mukti Sandikal. And then I gave for another Ayushakti medicine called Ampachak, which is very good for reducing ama, inflammation, and also Ojas, which is an Ayushakti medicine that helps to modulate the immune system or reduce the hyperactivity of the immune system that's attacking the tissues.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell.